Okay, so we're going to end on train.
Well, I mean, listen, if we're going to see any kind of flashback, this is another classic VP map. This rework of the map they have always been fantastic on, especially on that terrorist side. But then on the CT side, most famously, Taz, one of the best inside inner players we've ever had in any version of Train, actually. It goes back to 1.6. And this is also another map where when they reinvented themselves last year and came out of their old slump and in that like kind of post-major era, they were the #1 team actually, and they were having that really strong run. This was one of the maps where Snax started showing...
Tutorial with Pasha Biceps here, telling us how to restore our mouse driver. I think he's trying to figure this one out for himself, getting a little back rub to do it. There you go, no, that should get sorted soon. Yeah, you know, I think it's very, very promising for VP to get themselves that pistol. I can't really read into this too much, but yeah, the damage being done from Envy in that previous round, I mean, they have to full invest into this one. Might see maybe a couple of players stick with the SMGs to try and farm up some cash, but very much, well, maybe one. It makes sense, right? I don't see him taking much more than that into the next round. Envy, they're going to be very happy. Wrong, that has been burdening them for so long. Byali pushing in through Ivy, has to be cautious because there is a man waiting for him. Just round the corner, it's going to be Happy, and Happy looks anything but as he gets completely annihilated. Byali onto a second as Sixer presents himself. Snax with the no-scope and good night scream. XMS going to fall because Snax, he does it again. And now it is just RPK left in the 1v5. We've seen him have to try and do this once before. He takes the first, hints it on in to the guys that have rotated into B, which right now is getting decimated regardless. RPK, the first man to fall. Happy, the only one left within the site. Might not even see action as it already looks like they're going to start to double back round. XMS waiting over here on Larry. He's got a very good idea as to what's about to transpire. Exactly. That Molotov goes in, denies him rotating up from behind. But look at this, Byali. He's the one that's going to make all the difference here. Pushed all the way up through CT spawn. He can shut down this man in connector, but Snax beats him to it. Jumps the gun. Happy going to fall as well. It is just XMS 1v4. And it's going to be near on impossible. Snax finishes him off. A 4K for him in that round. And VP win that one out very convincingly so. It's been a while since we've been able to say that one, Risk, but I'm very happy they did.
Yeah, the way that they really used the aggression coming off the CTs of Envyus in these last couple of rounds, they kind of used the aggression from the CTs to kind of take them out because they just held defensive angles and made sure they grabbed to kill every...
Chill out! Comes from behind. VP have tried to go for the bait and switch, and Snax, that's a plant. We didn't see it coming, neither did Liquid. That's going to put some more cash in their pockets. And he's just out, he's not interested. He's like, right, cheers, thanks very much.
Yeah, well, what can he do there? He has done an open plant, so he could run all the way around to connector.
Oh, come on.
I think that's the only real chance he has here. What's he going for? Is he going all the way down to underbars? He could go all the way on the road? I guess
just
not.
headed to Peter Scavenge.
I guess well, it does kind of make sense, right? If he goes all the way to CT spawn, right? They're not going to expect him there.
Get Stan's rifle.
Oh, that's actually kind of sick.
There we go.
That's actually gets a bomb down and runs all the way through T spawn to get that rifle.
I like it.
It's not bad at all. He's got 7K in his back pocket now. And enough to buy a drop for his teammates. Pasha with the AWP at this point. 5 rounds in a row there for Liquid. That's Zeus. Of course, the coach no headset on, surprisingly, there, Alex. So,
it's true.
Not that much input required, perhaps. He just wants to talk to them, and I guess they've got the...
That's a big connection. He's got 2 more to find than the Arlo. Elige, I wouldn't write him out of this one. Now 1v1. A duel, this time versus Snax. He has got time, and he's got the frag. Elige scavenges an orb and takes the round as well. And that's going to be a bitter pill to swallow for VP.
Yeah, that's lovely from Elige coming in from the B apartments there. You think he's just getting some consolation frags, but all of a sudden, the second one comes in. You can see the low HP on the last player as well. That's Snax at the bench, and he...
Furrowed brow from Moddy. Holding that aggressive palace push. There is a right way and a wrong way to do this peak, Henry. But that jumping B action isn't there.
Oh, that's the correct way, Alex. He just wallbanged him straight up through the B apartment.
My God. Snappy's going to be wrecking his desk. You don't see those frags every day, Henry.
No, you don't. That's why a lot of more people use the M4.
Estonian Wonder Child. 1v2. Going to be over in CT. 2 giants of the CS world up against him and ropz. In a very tricky situation here. None of these players want to overface. They're just going to play things safe. They have the crossfire set up. They can just trade in towards this one. ropz going to start to push on in. Cole takes the ping. Rob gets them both, and that is going to be mousesports to win out the clutch. But do they get the...
Still has to rotate back. SK About to pick it up on the back of Ferb. 9 HP, definitely a fragile player. To have that bomb on, and they're just inching their way in towards STYKO's position. Now let's see if he can win the duel. Oh, that's a nice peek from coldzera. That's where you want him, in that kind of position where you can just use his excellent aim to get stuff done. Bomb now comes in. They do have that B-bomb side all for themselves. 2 mousesports players.
Case, sub trade up.
It's gonna be now, right? Not ranked love.
The time is now. Yeah, exactly. That's my point, low runner. By the way, don't mention it. Come on, Stat Trek 690. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh,
It's gonna be
please,
it.
please.
No. Oh my! That
No.
No way. T. That is
No.
That is actually
No.
it.
3-on-3 in the afterplan here. Bomb timer ticking away. mousesports looking like they're going to try and go for this retake. One of the first times we've really seen them go for one as well.
Doesn't seem like they have a kid either, so this is going to be interesting.
They're going to start pushing in. Oscar's the man on the entry. Finds the first. Goes in for more. Nearly makes it 2. But Fallen steps up. ropz does the damage, but Fallen, he's going to take all 3.
Quad kill for Fallen there. Now on 18 frags throughout this game.
STYKO chiming in as well. This is just another monstrous performance from mousesports and a really uninspired one from Heroic. Pushing towards ramp with ropz. There's no need for this whatsoever, offering himself up to them. That's a foolish play.
He's just opened the gate for them. Fortunately, Chrisjay's there to close it. If not briefly. Oh my god,
What
the
just happened
wallbang! Modi gets taken down just when it looked like they had a chance. ropz overextends, but Chrisjay just slaps him in the face.
So important for both teams. If SK pick this up, then they succeed in breaking the economy of mousesports and taking us through to overtime potentially. It's going to be their best shot, but in mid, Oscar.
Oh, no. He sees it.
He gets all the information. He knows that Fallen's there, but first saves his life.
Oh,
Peeks
was
on
that-
out.
Was that
Oscar's
intentional?
gone down.
Was that intentional?
And now the push comes in towards A, soaring in. ropz has to try and step up. This round is massive from SK, and ropz is all. They're going to go pushing on in, and Chrisjay finds the first, goes in for more, but TACO gets the trade. That could have been a collateral there. Luckily enough, SK managed to elude that.
Always lined up for him. Or almost lined up for him there, but doesn't grab the connection. Now waiting a bit. Utility being exposed and thrown out. Some of it already spent. STYKO holding in the crossfire position with his teammate. SK Gaming very static right now on banana. Only just peeking here.
See, that's been enough for them to rotate Fallen back around. That much utility expended is a bit of a foreshadowing, perhaps. Oh, flash rains in. Fallen takes the pre-fire. He's going to be watching from CT. We've seen how strong he is from this position. Smoke does rain into nullify, but he's going to take the peek
So
round
aggressive.
it. felps is there as well. Flash in the corner. felps finds 2, 3. He's going to tear them apart. And now Sunny and ropz isolated from the rest of the gang. mousesports, the defeat knocking on their door.
Going to be back in Gambit to win the match at 2.3 that they're available now with Betway. I'm also going to be nibbling at the plus 3.5 handicap, which means if we get 16, 13 or better to Gambit, to SK, or Gambit get there in overtime as well, that we'll also cop, and that's available at 1.90 with the sponsors. Over to you, Paul.
Okay, good stuff. More good info. I'm not sure about the dancing though.
Doja holding the close angle, takes the burst, make it 2, gonna go back for a 3rd. Fallen's there, does manage to find it. And this round just got very scary for SK. 1v2, Fallen has himself the bomb, but he's only got 15 seconds. Rest do you believe in this clutch right now? 1v2, player pushing up through short, gonna be Hobbit, Adrian into the side, Fallen lines them up and he's gonna do it, takes all 3. That's 4 in total, the hat-trick for him at the end. Wins that one out in a 1v3, and SK, that is gonna send a message indeed to the corner, and Doja Manages to shut him down. The rotate now coming up through connector. As you see felps and coldzera going to go charging into the waiting gun. But TACO, what are you doing? He takes himself too. That's the bomb drop man over at long. That's Doja. felps in the back line. Starts to push through the smoke. Will be decapitated. But TACO, there's just no stopping him. Turns it into a 1v1. He's got 17 HP. And Adren making his way in with the AK. TACO's aim.
Only one kit as well. Usually you want to have at least 2 kits, one for each bomb site.
Yeah, something just seeming to have clicked right now for Gambit. As they storm forward, get themselves that fourth. The collateral for Fallen, though. That's the turning point in this round, found very early on, as he opens up in a big way, as Fallen so often.